Alright, hello again. So I've come back to this spot that I came to last week, that new spot that I found. I've got all my stuff there. I've got the sluice with the bilge pumps, pretty much everything there. I just need to go get the batteries. Yeah, I'm just going to set it up into that hole, I think. Seems to be enough water there. If not, just a little bit further up. There's a little bit more water I could use there. But yeah, the plan is to dig a big hole down there, run it all through the power sluice, hopefully get a lot of gold. If that doesn't pan out, I'll probably go further down the gully, a bit more up that way, have a bit of a prospect, because I've only really tried this spot and a few spots a bit further down there. So yeah, anyway, I'll get stuck into it, and I'll show you when I'm all set up. Just about ready to run some material. Speak. Alright, so I've just filled up a bucket about 2/3 of the way out of that big hole there, and just sort of set up that just when you got the battery. So I'm gonna run the bilge pumps out of there into the bucket, so I don't fill up my hole with tailings, and then I should easily be able to dump the tailings onto my little tailings pile there. But yeah, really hard digging. I knew it was going to be hard digging after the little poke around I had last week, so I brought the big strong pick, but even that's not having much of an effect. I just hit massive rocks down there and have to sort of dig around them, so it takes quite a while to fill up a bucket. It's a little bit disappointing, but I don't know, I guess see how it goes. It might be worth it depending how much gold is in there, so I'm just going to run that through, see how it is. If it's something I like, I'll keep digging out of that hole. If not, then I might just go further up, prospect around a bit. Alright, I'll show you when it's running. Alright, so just ran that first bucket, or 3/4 of a bucket, 20-litre bucket through, and that's what I got there. Nothing amazing, but not horrible either. Nice garnet there though. Have a look at that garnet. It's got the crystal shape to it and all. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I might just dig down a little bit further and see what I can get. If not, try somewhere else. Alright, so I've got the sluice set up here, just running a bucket through. That's my little setup. Anyway, I'll get to it. So for that first bucket I dug down there, and this one I decided to dig down there, which is sort of behind a big rock there. It was a bit easier digging there, and I removed all those big rocks there. So yeah, that was that bucket I just showed you running. Check this. That is a nugget. Look at that. Full-blown nugget. Listen to that. That is the best piece of gold I've ever found. There's a bunch of other small bits in there as well, but look at that. You cannot go past that. Absolute chunk. Oh well, I think I'm onto a damn good spot here. Not bad for my second bucket of the day. Second bucket ever from this spot. So yeah, I think after that bucket I'm just going to get that into the snuffer bottle. Might go have a bit of some lunch now, and just have a look at that bit of gold. Alright, just returned back again. Just about to start filling up another bucket. I've just had a bit of a horrific thought. I was just thinking that last little nug that I got would have only just fit through this screen. Judging by the size of it, it would have just made it through there. So that raises the question, what if I get a bigger one and it doesn't make it through the screen and I tip it out with my tailings? Now I've got a couple of piles of tailings going on here. Who knows what could be in there? I just had a quick poke around in there, literally at the top, and didn't see anything, but it's horrific to think that I might tip out a massive nugget in there. I'm checking. I mean, I am checking after I sieve it down and put it into the bucket there. I do check through it quickly, but I mean, I can't spend all day just checking through the sieve, you know, to check if there's any nuggets in there. So I've just got to hope that I don't chuck out any big boys. It'd be nice to have a detector, so I could just maybe an SDC 2300 perhaps pick up all the small bits. That could be handy, but to go over the tailings piles. But anyway, I'll get to it. Fingers crossed for another nugget. Alright, so it's getting towards the end of the day now. The sun's starting to get down. Well, it's about 3:30, and you know, it's already starting to get a bit dark. But anyway, so yeah, here's what I've done so far today. That's 5 buckets, I think. So I mean, size comparison, it's my finger. There's that my little nug. That out. Pretty stoked about that one. And the rest are small looking, but they've got a bit of chunk to them, so I reckon if I put in a full day tomorrow, which I plan on doing, should definitely come away with a little haul on this nice little haul for this weekend. And you can see that garnet there, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go rug up for a bit. It's freezing. Okay, so I've finished up for the day. I'm just about to set up camp now. Yeah, had a pretty good day in the end. I think you would agree. I'm pretty excited to put a full day in tomorrow though. That'll be heaps better. You know, I only ended up running 6 buckets today, I think. So, yeah, I reckon tomorrow maybe 10 plus buckets, 10 to 15 buckets. Maybe decide to stay tomorrow night as well, and then get a little bit done in the morning on the next day. But we'll see. Unfortunately, no more nuggets for the day after my tiny little nugget. But I'm sure there's plenty more out there, so I'm going to keep digging. Yeah. Right, it's the next morning. It's just after 8 AM. Just about to get stuck into it. It's bloody cold. I'm scared to put my hands in that water. It's going to be about 2 minutes, I reckon, before I can't feel them anymore. But anyway, time is precious, so I'm going to get to it. Probably not going to stay tonight again, as it turns out. But yeah, I'll just head home in the afternoon today, so I've got to smash it out while I can. Anyway, let's see if I can get another nug. Alright, so I just ran a bucket through the sluice there, and it was really quite a poor showing. 4 or 5 measly little specks. And so what happened that time, I dug down into this hole, got down to about 3/4 of a shovel length down, and then yeah, hit a clay layer, and yeah, I was hoping that would be where all the gold was sitting, but it seems like it's a layer or two above that, because it seems like the top gravels don't have much, the bottom gravels don't have much. That central section seemed to pay out the best. So yeah. So it's about 10 o'clock now, 10:30 actually. It's warmed up considerably, so that's nice. I've still got my 7 layers on though, so you know, that's probably doing some of it as well. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do probably 1 or 2 more buckets and then head it. I've been sick the last week and I thought I was mostly over it, but now that I'm out here, it's just like, I'm feeling knackered, just no energy. So I'll probably go do one more bucket, and then I think that'll do me. Get home before the afternoon rush, because I have to cut through Melbourne, or just skirt Melbourne. So if I go around 5 o'clock there, it's just an absolute nightmare. So figure, since I'm feeling crappy and I want to avoid the rush, I'll probably leave in, yeah, probably like 2 hours. So I'll go do another bucket or two. Yeah, I'll pop everything into the pan before I leave or when I get home, and I'll show you what I got. Alright, just about to run the last half bucket, I think, before I go, unless I get something really special out of this. I'll probably call it a day. Anyway, yeah, I'll run this through.